Computer model. We've had some cloud cover late in the afternoon. Temperatures have been, we had 47 early, 46, 47 in the afternoon when we had sunshine. Then clouds moved in, put a lid on the temperatures. We'll actually start to see temperatures warm on up a little bit during the overnight hours, and we'll see some very, very light rain showers. You're going to be asleep for this, unless you're up at 4. I'm just getting home from the clubs then, 4 o'clock. There's where we are by 7 o'clock in the morning, 48 degrees. So we actually warm up even further then. Now to the afternoon hours, this forecast model is going 62. I'm going 65, warmer than these raw numbers here. Little breezy. It'll be 10, 20 mile an hour winds, but it's going to be a beautiful day. Get out and enjoy it if you can, because it's going to be the last one we'll see for the foreseeable future coming on up on our forecast. Here's where things are by 7 o'clock in the evening. You can barely see it here, but there's something in the corner of the screen, and that's going to be here pretty close to midnight. There's where things are by 1 in the morning. We'll likely see this cool front drop on through. Now that's going to be our high for the day. When you see the 7-day forecast lined up, those are for the calendar day. Well, that's going to be the calendar day high coming up for Wednesday. So Tuesday night, midnight, Wednesday morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. That's as warm as it gets for the day. We drop on down into the upper 30s, low 40s, and then during the afternoon, we'll likely only warm back on up to about 45, 46 on Wednesday. It'll be windy as well in the middle of the day, 20 mile an hour winds, gusting at times to about 30. Now, that's the first part. We see this weather pattern shift. We're going to see a big warm up coming up for the day tomorrow, and then the temperature drops and is going to stay down. So that's the weather pattern shift. Usually, we've seen things go up and down. Well, that's going to pretty much stay down this time, coming up with that temperature. Here's a look at how things are going on the European forecast model. Wednesday evening at 7 on into Sunday evening. Take you on into Thursday. Stays cold, highs upper 30s, low 40s. Here's we are Friday, upper 30s probably. That's it for a high temperature during the day on Friday, like 38, 39 degrees for a high temperature. Then we get into Saturday and, oh, what's this? Well, we'll see low 40s, but we're also going to see the possibility of something developing. Now, there's a question mark as to how far in it's going to be offshore, how far offshore, or does it develop inland? Because the forecast models have been waffling back and forth between offshore or inland. Here's where things are by 11 o'clock on Saturday night. Mixture in the pink color, and then the various shades of white and blue indicating some snow. There's where things are by by Sunday morning, and then Sunday afternoon. It's got temperatures into the 40s, so whenever snow falls, and it doesn't have that much, it'll likely melt and go away. But a little excitement coming up according to that for the weekend. But it's really, really speculative. Nobody knows this far in advance whether we're going to see that rain snow line over the Williamsburg area, or we're going to see it way out off to the Richmond area, for example. So we'll want to watch this carefully as to what this thing is going to be doing. Here's the American forecast model, the GFS. Earlier in the day, it had the storm going right on in over the top of us right here, keeping us as all or mostly rainfall. No snow, virtually no snow. Now it's keeping the storm on out into here, so it's starting to agree with the European forecast model just a bit. It's getting that a little bit of a mixture right on into here on Sunday morning. And there's the low offshore instead of earlier where it had it right on into here. So there's going to be lots of wiggling back and forth in terms of what this thing is going to be doing. So we'll want to watch what goes on, especially for the day on Sunday. There's that low moving on out to sea, a strong wind, and this has even got some snow moving on in. Now, again, this is highly speculative. I put both models together, at least for Newport News and Norfolk. The GFS now is pumping out some snow, 3.6 inches for Newport News, 1.3 inches of snow for Norfolk. But the Euro is just a tenth of an inch, maybe a little bit more than that, up to about 2/3, 3/4 of an inch of rain or snow into the area. And the European forecast model has it changing over to all rain and melting. Again, highly, highly speculative as to what we're going to get out of this whole situation. But you want to watch all this week as to what's going on. There's where things are by the Monday morning and then on into Monday evening. So again, this has got a little bit more in terms of the latest GFS, whereas earlier it had nothing for the GFS. So lots of wiggle room as to what this thing is going to do. Tomorrow, though, it's going to be 65, breezy, beautiful day. Tomorrow night late, we'll see 51, and then that'll be for the calendar day high, it'll be 51. But the afternoon high on Wednesday will likely be only around 45. It'll be rather windy. Staying cold on Thursday, Friday, rather chilly on Saturday as well. Really watching what's going on for Sunday, highly speculative. But right now it looks like it'll be rain, perhaps mixed with a little bit of snow.